Adrian stood in front of the mirror, adjusting the cuffs of his charcoal blazer. His knuckles were still bruised, faint shadows of the punishment he had willingly taken. The silver triangle ring, normally worn with pride, now sat on his dresser untouched. He didn't want to wear it today. Not when he was going to see her. His phone buzzed with a new message from his master. "Still loyal? Make today count." He stared at it, unreadable. In the reflection, Adrian saw something unusual in himself, doubt. Not weakness, but conflict. It wasn't supposed to feel like this. Vivi was supposed to be just another pawn in a very old grudge. But somewhere between the stolen couture, the shaky mascara tears, and the way she listened to his broken past without judgment, he began to feel human again. He grabbed his coat, took one final breath, and whispered to himself, "One more step, Adrian. Just one more before it's too late." Clara stood in the vast, marble-floored atrium of the Vescari Foundation, blending in as just another stylish visitor. Her tailored beige coat and discreet Italian sunglasses made her unremarkable, exactly how she wanted to appear. She paced slowly past a curated exhibit of vintage sketches and fashion history, eyes scanning everything. Staff smiled at her. One guard nodded professionally. Behind her shades, her pupils never stopped moving. She spotted him, Leon Vescari, in a dark suit, laughing with a curator in a glass-walled conference room. His cufflinks winked silver again, triangles. Clara didn't blink. She tilted her head slightly and whispered into the mic pinned beneath her coat collar. Subject confirmed. Vescari. Silver insignia present. No obvious security, but at least 3 plainclothes nearby. Building locked tight from the inside. There was a pause on the other end. Then Dorian's voice. "Watch your 6. He doesn't play fair." Clara let her lips curl just slightly. "I never did either." She stepped toward the archival room, sliding a forged clearance badge into the scanner. A small beep. Door unlocked. "Game on." Clara stepped into the cool, dimly lit archive room. The door clicked shut behind her. Towering metal shelves lined the walls, filled with meticulously labeled boxes, design blueprints, auction records, donation histories. She moved like she belonged there. Her eyes scanned the index quickly until she found what she needed. Auction records, Gala 2025/Patron Data Confidential. She slid on gloves, opened the file drawer. Inside, digital chips, physical donor sheets, encrypted QR tags. Vescari's empire was thorough and arrogant. She pulled out a record card. Lot number 14, custom Haute couture dress, anonymous donor. Winning bidder, Leon Vescari. Value, €1,280,000. Donation origin, redacted, hand-delivered via courier. Foundation note, to be transferred directly to winner's private collection. Clara raised a brow. So, he bought it, but didn't plan to wear it apparently. He didn't even want it seen again. She snapped a photo with her hidden camera, then slid the drawer closed. Her fingers brushed something else, an unlabeled folder tucked into the back. Inside were 6 photos, women at various fashion events across Europe, all wearing dresses with subtle silver triangle embellishments, all marked with red wax stamps. 2 had deceased handwritten beside them. Clara's breath caught. This wasn't a game of fashion. It was a pattern. She murmured into her mic, "We've got a situation. And it's not about a single dress, it's a hunt. Vescari's involved in something bigger than Dorian warned." She slipped the folder into her coat. Then, calm as ever, she walked out. Meanwhile, the 2 besties had gathered, this time over scattered pizza boxes, half-sipped espresso, and an old city map Vivi borrowed from the concierge. Vivi was scrolling through her new phone while June flipped through her notes, connecting circles and names on a whiteboard she'd commandeered from the hotel's event room. On top she had written, Silver Triangle Syndicate? Leon Vescari equals link. Adrian equals? Clara Jensen equals Dorian's contact. Unknown motive. We have to assume, June said, that Vescari being at the gala wasn't random. He's known in elite circles. But this thing with the silver triangle, it's not just a style signature. It's something ritualistic. Vivi set her phone down, frowning. So why flirt with me? Why win the auction? Why show me the triangle if he didn't want me to know? June looked serious. Because he did want you to know. It's a message. Maybe a warning. Maybe a recruitment tactic. You still need to be very careful, though. Even though June knew, she couldn't tell her best friend yet, just not yet. Recruitment, Vivi scoffed. I'm not applying to evil Hogwarts. The girls laughed briefly. Then Vivi's face hardened. But I'm not running either. And I want to crack this wide open, June added. She thought there were missing puzzle pieces she still needed to find out. Just then Vivi's phone buzzed. A message from Adrian. Are you safe? She didn't reply. Not yet. But she did smile just a little. Vivi stood dramatically, tossing a cushion off the bed like a declaration. Okay, fine. I have a crush on Adrian, she said, arms akimbo, mascara already reapplied and flawless. And not just a silly Fashion Week flirtation. I mean real, dangerous, soap opera-level crush. June choked on her tea and she grinned. Wow, we're doing this, huh? Vivi didn't blink. Yes, I'm going to tell him. Like a grown woman with great taste in clothes and trauma-bonded men. I'm going to confess. June raised an eyebrow. He's kind of complicated, Viv. And Vivi added, You mean criminally adjacent? She flipped her hair. Whatever. I've dated worse. The girls burst out laughing, but behind the humor, an unspoken worry lingered. Then, June remembered the Czech article that was about Dallaire. She needed to translate the articles ASAP.